outside. So that's the Salvation Army I used to know. This is where you bring in all your junk for donation. Now, as we're going from 46th Street along 46th Street from 11th to 10th Avenue, here's another one of those railway yards here. Perhaps this is a better view, perhaps. Across the street, that building was constructed over that part of the railway yard. And this building, I believe it's some kind of a residential building for senior citizens. It's also a well-known clinic in this neighborhood called Ryan Chelsea. I believe it's been around for the past 20 years or so. I'm not sure. Maybe longer. This used to be just a big parking lot. Now, this building here, I think it used to be a recording studio, which was torn down. And this building was put in its place. My understanding was that some major recording artists used to come here. Now there's a bike shop here in place of or partially on the ground level of that building. As we go toward 47th Street along 10th Avenue, right there on the northeast corner is Hell's Kitchen Park. That's been there a long time. I can't remember exactly when it was built, but when I was a child in the 60s, that was like a barren area. I don't think it was even a parking lot. It might have been used as one. We're gonna cross the street and go towards the area where the building is that I grew up in. Now this building has been here since I was a kid, which I've been saying a lot. This is an old building.
We've got
On this street there used to be those railway pits in this area, but this building was built over it. Of course, the railway yard goes underneath it. It tunnels under this building now, and it tunnels under that building on this side. But when I was a kid, there was a view of the railway, as you saw in those other streets. And this building was here for a long time. I remember it.
Yeah, you got to wait. شوف ده ايه والمرهم اللي
That deli grocery has been there a long time. My dad used to go there to get groceries. This building is new. I don't think it was there when I was young. Now this building here, this is a building I grew up in. Didn't look anything like this when I was a kid. Now this is interesting here. It shows that it's 525 West 47th Street, which is what it was. That's the building number it had back then. But the building has been refurbished since I moved out, and now it is officially 527 West 47th Street, although they still left the old numbers on that are carved on the side of the building.
Oh, wouldn't that be good if that was that easy? Yeah, I'm hoping. I gotta have hope, right? Yeah.
Now see, this entranceway was nothing like what I remember it. It used to be like a tunnel that leads way inside into the building. It looked much bigger when I was a kid. There's a rooftop, and it is now called Terrific Tenements. I remember this grating here. I used to be afraid of falling in. Let's see if I can get across the street. I remember there were accidents that happened on this street when I was a kid. It was a pretty dangerous neighborhood in more than one respect. Oops. This building, I remember, it used to be here. This is 534. This building has been here for a long time. This building too. I remember looking across from the building that I lived in. I used to look at this one. It had a glass door like this, but not exactly. I think they changed it. Yeah, they did change it. One of my father's friends lived here. I used to look across from that building to this building, and I just thought it had a nice glass door. Okay, we're gonna head back this way. This may be the store my father used to shop in, you know? Or it might be this one that I guess they turned it into just, who knows, I don't see any activity there. Looks abandoned. I guess they changed this store here. It's not really the one my dad used to shop in. Could be. They changed a few things. I think this used to be a nightclub, a dumpy nightclub. I remember this place. There are a lot of old buildings still standing here. Some of them are about 100 years old. So my brother's right there standing.